Yo, I might check, and we're back at it with anime reviews. Da da da. Battle of the strongest. Um, we start today with Avatar Book 1, Chapter 7, Spirit World, Winter Solstice, 1 of 2. So this starts with a Fire Nation hawk above the clouds, right? Beautiful. Like Avatar still has, in my opinion, like some of the best introductory and fading off pictures. Like Avatar, from all of the animes I've been reviewing, when you pause it and you look at the scene, just look beautiful. Like it looked like all of Avatar looks like an oil painting, for real. Like it looked like some shit on the wall of a Chinese restaurant. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Them shits be looking crazy. So Appa appears, scaring Buddy off. So he scared the hawk off. He saw Appa's like shadow and shit like that. I remember that. So the gang is vibing as Katara daydreams about the cloud softness. She's like, man, I wonder how soft they are, man. And she said she wanted to jump on the clouds to see if she could land. Sokka's like, he said, you ain't said nothing. And Aang fucking goes and goes right for it, right? He jumps off the shit. He's like, fuck it, I'll try. He jumps right off the shit into their shit. Jump right off the porch. Crazy, man. He falls and then flies back with the crew. Katara spots some strange piece of geography, and it piques all of their interest. It's like black, like war-torn looking ground on them. And Sokka describes it as a scar on the earth. Like it looked like a visible scar while they was flying over it. So they land, and this place is devastated by the Fire Nation, right? So Aang is blaming himself as the Avatar for not protecting the land. He needs guidance in his own Avatar journey. You know, Gyatso always told him that Avatar Roku would help him. Like, you know what I mean? He's part of you, so he should be able to help you. And Aang was just kind of down because he was like, yo, this is like a desolate forest area. Everything was just fucked. He didn't understand why. He was like, that shit was destroyed. And as Avatar, he feels a connection with the roots and the grass and all that shit. So he felt wrong. He felt bad about that shit. So it flashes to Zuko is heated as always. He's looking for his uncle Iroh so they can proceed on their Avatar hunt. Right? This fool is in a hot spring. He living good. He chilling. He vibing out. Yeah. Zuko said, yo, stop bullshitting. Let's go. Like, what are you doing, Uncle Iroh? It's time to go. Iroh said, look. Said, alright, Neff, relax. Neff, I'm on my way. Don't rush. You can't stress the technique, Neff. And then Katara, it flashes back. Katara chucks acorns at Aang to cheer him up. Like she doinks him in the head. She's like, don't look, it's an acorn. Like the forest will rebuild. You can restart the forest with them Jones. An elder creeps up on them. You know, he's surprised by Appa and asks if Aang is the Avatar. He's like, is that a flying bison? He was like, so he needs help for his village. He's like, yo, Avatar, please, I need your help. So now I'm a rapper, I swear it's absurd. Starts to set. Okay, the sun starts. I'm looking at this shit like sometimes my handwriting me fucked up. I ain't gonna lie. So the sun starts to set, and you can see parts of the village in tatters. They meet with some townspeople to learn what the problem is. Like, what the fuck going on here? At sunset, a spirit monster, the Heibai. I think it's the Heibai, or it's the Abai, the black and white spirit. They fear that the solstice, which brings the natural and spiritual worlds together, will lead to the abducted youth staying missing, because the Heibai have been abducting children and different people from their village for a while now, and they can't figure out why. And they just want the Avatar to fix it, because he's supposed to be the bridge. Avatar is the great bridge between men and spirits. So Katara and Sokka sidebar and ask, yo, what's up? Like, what the fuck going on? Aang explains he doesn't know diddly about spirit world. Like, I don't know shit about that. And Katara has faith. Sokka, not so much. Alright, so flashback. Cause you know this show is a double main character. Like, for as much as we see Aang's gang, it's almost like you see Zuko the whole time. Like, Zuko is the main character the whole time. That shit is kind of sick when you think about it. Like, he was meant to be that nigga's firebender teacher. Like, it's really hard. No spoilers, nigga. Avatar ended fucking 10 years ago. What? You better watch it. All this shit is promotional material. I better go watch the main show after I watch my YouTube video. Okay. Let me not get sidetracked because I got a lot to report. Maybe a vision. Can I see the future? Give me a so Iroh passed out in the hot springs. LOL. What the fuck? What the fuck? He passed out, stupid ass, and he ended up getting captured by some Earth Kingdom guards. Shit changed up real quick. He like, oh shit, he went from sleep in a hot tub to going to jail. So, the Dragon of the West, General Iroh, you know what I'm saying? That's what they're calling him. That's who he is. That's his formal title. Aang sets out to speak, and I'm gonna, instead of saying like flashes back to Aang, flashes back to, if I say one person's name, that's what it's saying. You know what I mean? So, I can see the future like Raven, Raven, staring at a nigga like Aang sets out to speak with the black and white spirit, the Abai, and the sun sets, and the Abai attacks. He was right on Aang. He was right on Aang 6. LOL. Aang tries to talk, but the Abai was pissed. He starts wrecking. He starts wrecking the village even more. You know what I'm saying? He starts fucking shit up. Like, he's like, yo, Aang like, listen to me. You know, I'm trying to talk to you. Sokka wants to help, but the elders say leave it to the Avatar. He's the brave. He's the great brave. He's like, you don't deal with that shit. So Sokka's like, alright. So Aang commands the Abai, yo, chill. Like, I'm talking to you, nigga. And the spirit said, what, bitch? Me. Smacked his ass. Pip smacked his ass. Rocked his ass. He said, first off, watch your mouth, nigga. Somebody Google that. So Sokka is tired of spirit GG. He said, yo, fuck what you talking about, spirit, old man. So he goes to help Aang. You know what I'm saying? He throws his boomerang, mad brave, like I got you, Aang. Yink. That shit ain't do nothing. That shit right off the buddy. Yo, this motherfucker comes in, bro, and grabs Sokka mid prep talk. Yeah, that's wild as shit. He goes, he got that nigga right in front of Aang. I'll be getting good pictures, yo. I remember that picture. That shit was crazy. You know what I mean? Aang flies after in hot pursuit. Katara's not far after, but the villagers stopped her. They're like, no, Katara, don't go. They go, get the fuck off me, son. Yo, so the Abai took them into the woods. Katara actually stayed because the villagers and shit. Really dope shot of Aang flying. Right when he has Sokka, he had his hand out to Sokka trying to catch him. Boom, vanishes. Like, what the fuck? He thought he failed, but he reappeared all blue in the face, like he literally, his whole body was blue. You know what I mean? The Earth Kingdom crew is taking Iroh to Ba Sing Se, the place he tried to siege, but he couldn't get through. You know what I mean? He tried to siege them for. They speak on him being unable to conquer the city after 600 days. So it's like almost 2 years. Iroh admits to his defeat, saying that they were so tired. Like, you know what I mean? It's hard to siege a fucking kingdom. Yo, this fucker yawns and falls off the horse, bro. He's like, fall right off the horse. Like, what the fuck? I'm gonna get this old ass nigga, man. OGG. My bad, I don't know. Sometimes I see my hair like that, we want to touch out. You know what I mean? Don't leave me for being weird. We all weird in this YouTube series. Gotta be a little weird to talk in the camera about anime for hours. Gotta have a little shit off about you. Just like that. So they go check like, yo, you good, old nigga? You good, old nigga? Yo, he leaves a sandal for his nephew to follow, right? So, like, you know, he already plotting on these niggas. Aang returns to the elder consoling Katara. He tries to apologize, but she can't hear him. You know what I'm saying? They can't see his ass at all. He's in the spirit world, like he's still blue and shit. So he's sitting there talking to himself. You know what I mean? It's the epitome of young Aang, because he is just lost. You know, looking for guidance. Like beginning of the series, Aang really didn't have no direct. He didn't really want to be the Avatar. He didn't know what it meant. And then he's thrusted into not just the responsibility of it, but like when it's the go time, like it's 100 years of this war. If you don't win, it's over. They on the brink of winning. Then a big ass dragon approaches, but Aang can't bend in spirit world, so he's terrified. He's like, "Oh shit, this big dragon about to fuck me up." So Aang realizes the dragon is Roku's after they like sync. Like the dragon like had these like little antennas and touched Aang's head and shit. So they go off to a shrine in the Fire Nation. Okay, flashback. Iroh can see spirits, right? So he watches Aang fly. And this is my first time actually catching that. I never saw that when I was younger. Like I didn't, cause I remember people that Iroh was in the spirit world in Korra, and he was always a spiritual cat. But I never saw him seeing Aang flying. Like that shit is crazy with Roku's dragon. So yeah. So he started talking shit, you know what I'm saying? Because he inspired, he see the Avatar and shit. He's like, yo, the shackles is too loose, man. They keep clanking in my hands, man. Like, what? Yo, can you just make them tighter? Make them tighter? Yeah, make them tighter, stupid ass nigga. So the guard comes to take his shackle off. He breathes on the fucking shackle like, shit's hot. It's on fire now. So this dumbass nigga touches the shackle, burns himself. You know what I mean? Hot breath ass. And then he proceeds to drop kick fire, bro. This nigga hit a fucking bullet drop kick. You know, a shotgun drop kick, but he's shooting the actual fire out his feet. Shit is crazy. Then the BY in the back strumming hard as fuck. I might do an Inuyasha review, no filler, cause Inuyasha filler whack as hell. I'm not gonna lie to you, but they sneak that bitch in there like Naraku just disappeared and you just in Inuyasha filler for 30 episodes. Like, what the fuck? So I'm gonna definitely fuck that shit. I never thought that I would be somebody talking about anime, but I've been such a nerd for anime since I was a little kid. So I'm glad I could do this thing. I got comfort in my music. Almost done. I got like 2 pages. Big key, if you ever do YouTube videos, is to like, if you write notes, it's to like flow through your notes, you know what I'm saying? Not rush or prolong it to try to get to a certain video length. Like, I think people appreciate natural vibes and they appreciate like growth within your project, like growth within what you're doing. And I try to do both to the best of my ability. So, excuse me. So, this nigga hit the drop kick where I was at. Iroh then burns the guard, burning hot shackles, hot ass breath. The view on the back strumming hard as fuck for no reason. And he rolls to freedom. Like, these niggas are struggling, the horses is tweaking, he start rolling to freedom. Flashes back to Aang and Roku's dragon. They pull up to a shrine of sorts to Roku, you know. Aang is face to face with Roku's statue, but he learns that Roku wants to discuss a comet, like a comet vision pops in his head, and it's on the day of the solstice. So Iroh's still rolling, and they had to mudslide on his ass one time, you know what I'm saying? And like, yo, nigga, where you going, nigga? He's rolling down the hill like, I'm out. They like, nigga, mudslide this nigga, man. We were offenders, nigga. So then Appa and Katara went searching to no avail, but Zuko spots them. You know, he's like, oh shit. So he's like, damn. Zuko's unsure if he should pursue the Avatar or save his uncle. He's like, what should I do? What did I do? Yeah, stupid ass. He didn't know what to do. So Aang's spirit returns to his body with a few more leads, and it was a super cool scene of the dragon going back into his body and shit. Shit was alright. With a few more leads, the spirit is angry for the devastation of the forest. That devastated forest when they land, that's what the spirit is pissed about. That's why the spirit is taking villagers. He blaming the villagers for what happened to his forest. So he makes it back, but with no Sokka in sight. They're trying to crush Iroh's hands. My notes is a little disjointed, so I gotta catch myself some notes. So that was Aang sees all that shit, realizes why the village is fucked up, why the forest is fucked up, goes to talk to the villagers again, goes to see Katara. Then it flashes to Iroh. They trying to crush Iroh's hands, bro. What the fuck? Zuko says, yo, fuck that noise, nigga. And Frieza's uncle, yo, crazy. He would have made it wherever he chose. Like, if he would have chose to chase after Aang, he would have made it. He would have been on Aang's ass with no Sokka and no, like, really a disjointed, like a sadder Aang. He probably would beat the shit out of Aang. But then his uncle would have been disabled. So he goes and saves his uncle, you know? Zuko always a good guy, you know? 5v2. But we better, says Iroh. Hey, time out. That's how I be playing when that's how I feel when I play some of you niggas on 2K. But, yeah, you got the best team in the league, but I'm better than you. Alright, so they bang out to end the episode. Aang quells the angry forest spirit, and Sokka with all of the lost villagers return. They got some supplies, but Aang lets them know that next goal is Fire Nation territory. My soul is gold. It can't tarnish, it can't tarnish. Alright, that's the end of this video. Love and appreciate anybody who takes the time to watch these. Soul is gold, trying to mine it, trying to find it. Oh my, soul is gold. Y'all, how much it costs? Wait, everybody got a price tag though. What if we could book you for your own toe? Headliner say your name ain't small. We can make you a house. Oh, name me a lord of the fame. Get advances on some shiny new chains, couple whips, just to keep you in your place. We just wanna own your likeness in your face. You could never get away. No, bitches black, karma and the boomerang, so can't contain us. My tracks, only thing that's getting played, bro. Out in Queens, they know Tato in the 80. Bitches and for near south, depending on the class. Yeah, when it come to raps, oh, you know I spaz. Want a shorty slick, rad, chill like Halle, back on Bab, shit the biggest fact. Whoa, if our souls vibe, maybe we can grow. Shit, who know? If we fall apart, I ain't mad at you. Oh no, that's just how it goes, babe. I was crazy in love, I was deranged, until shorty cut me off. Now I'm not the same. Now I'm feeling like I gotta change the game. Saf McMillan, they will never forget the name. No, my soul is gold, it can't tarnish, swear my soul is gold. No, they want it, yeah, my soul is gold. Tryna mine it, tryna find it, oh my soul is gold. Yo, how much it costs? No way, it cannot be bought gold. Away, yo, how much it costs? No way, it cannot be bought, no. Yo.